Today I am celebrating the Greek festival early for myself because I haven't actually been. I thought I would get a head start and make some of the stuff I might find there on my own. And before this video is out, maybe you can guess what I'm making. An additional piece of the puzzle here. Oil is ready. I don't know over the fan if you can hear that sizzle, but... So, alright, we're going to give this a shot again. So the way you do this is spoon in the oil, you squeeze, get some of this dough and plop it in. Oh, okay. Squeeze, get the dough, plop it in. The reason I got two oils going is, well, one, I had a lot more of this sunflower oil than I did this other oil I wanted to use. And this other oil is the sesame oil, which I know people probably want to do like olive oil or something like that. But sesame oil has been around in ancient Greece for a long time, and I thought it might give it a little extra oomph. Not that it needs it. Once you see what we put on it, you'll know we really don't need any extra oomph with this. But I thought I'd give it a shot. So I got two oils going in case the sesame here doesn't work out. And then sunflower is probably not going to be any different than vegetable oil or canola oil or anything like that. Learned the secret from some fellow Greeks. I know I'm not actually Greek, but I pretend to be. Dough is super liquidy, so you gather some up, you squeeze it out, and you chop it off with a spoon. Yeah, dump it in there. If you know what these are, like if you've had these before, you'll know what I'm making. I hope. And if you don't know, they're called loukoumades. They are essentially, I mean, people are going to yell at me if I say this, but like they're essentially Greek honey timbits. And I had them for the first time once I moved to St. Catharines here, and they're just awesome. Like the double deep fry, just the inside of this dough, and then just how much honey and glaze is on top. So I'm making two separate types of topping for this guy. Again, I'm trying some different things out. So on the one hand, I'm going to do just what you find in Greece normally, which is just the honey. Okay. So we're going for our second round of deep fry now. And then they're going to go right in to the various mixtures. And like I said, I have two different toppings. I've got two different toppings. One is going to be just honey and cinnamon. Actually, maybe just honey and cinnamon. We'll have something going on there. And then I've got this syrup I made up, which is also often associated with these loukoumades. But like I said, most Greeks will tell you just the honey. Now, I did add one secret ingredient to the syrup here. So the syrup is normally just water, sugar, and lemon slice to give it just a little hint of citrus. But I put in some maple sugar because we're in Canada and I couldn't help myself. So we're gonna see what a little bit of maple sugar, about a quarter maple sugar and 3/4 regular sugar, and just following the standard recipe. So we're gonna give that a shot. I'm curious to see how that turns out. A little splash of Canada in with these loukoumades from antiquity, basically. So here's what unhoneyed, unsyruped batch looks like. Yeah, they're really just soaking in that honey. Okay, so I finally got them all separated out into different various piles. Alright, so I finally got them sorted into the various piles. So I've got a plate here with all 5 different types. And then I got my various piles around me back here somewhere with different toppings on. But we're gonna give this a taste test. So I've got the 2 sesame seed ones I'm gonna save for the end because those are the ones that might taste a little bit different. Just honey, nothing else on it. When you bite into it, the honey is inside and it just explodes into your mouth when you bite into these things. It's so good. 1/4 of the sugar content is maple sugar. So we're gonna give this a try. I love maple, so we'll see if this can tip the scales in the favor of the syrup. The lemon comes through really strong, and it's the same when you get them with a syrup on. It is very lemony syrup. I'm not really getting that maple flavor, so we either need to do a lot more maple or cut back on that lemon because it's not balanced right. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the sesame seed oil, trying to recreate more of an ancient Greek style. They may have done olive oil as well, but I think sesame is what I've seen some of their ancient recipes calling for, so I thought I'd give it a shot. These ones just don't have as much crunch, and I wonder if it is a type of oil, or I couldn't quite get it hot enough to crisp up. We're gonna try this other one. This is just the honey, so sesame seed oil and just honey. You know what? That one worked. That one was quite crunchy. Actually, that one might be better. That might be the better way to do it. I'm saying, like, you got a hint of sesame seed or sesame in that oil and in that exterior, and then that honey just comes exploding out of the interior, and it just gives it a little extra oomph. I think that's pretty good. Look forward to trying the more official version at the festival this weekend, and I've got some more fun Greek stuff coming up, so stay tuned.